Yes, we also have this question. We can consider it together, but please feel free to pause the video if you really want to start doing it yourself, then come back for the solution. A solid square right prism is made of 8-meter cubed melted metal. The length of the sides of the base are x meters and the height is h meters. The block will be coated with one layer of paint. So we have that information as a statement for this diagram given over there. So we are going to use that information, but some of the information are right in the box on its own, but we really need to have a statement that is going to give us the clear information about what is given. Now the first question says, show that the surface area of the block is given by this. So we are to show that the total surface area of the block, that means we understand that the block is having this face that is multiplied itself 2 times, that we are having this face and that face, this face and this face and this face and that face over there. So we are having 6 faces, which are 3 pairs of faces that are congruent to each other. So that means the total surface area of this, we're having, if this is x, this is x, we also have x, we also have x. Okay? This is the understanding for it to be a right prism. If this is h, this is also h, right? This is also x, this is also this is also x, right? So this is just what we have. So that means this is a square and this is also a square, but it doesn't look like a square, but it doesn't matter. If you're told that this is a square, it must be a square, and we have to use the properties of a square. Now, having that being said, what is the area of this face, of this block? This is the rectangular prism, that you can also call it a cuboid like shape, that is now called a square right prism, which means the bases are of the square, which means this is a square, this is a square. So it's a prism with 2 parallel bases that are square. Now, what do you do? What is the area? The area of this square is x times x, which means we have x squared plus another x times x, which is we have now 2x squared. Then plus, then we are having this x times h, which is what? This is x times h. How many of them? Because we also have x times h there, which is now gonna be 2xh, right? Then we also have this x times h over there, so we also have 2x times h, which means we have 2x times h, 2x times h. So basically we are having 2x squared, then plus 4xh. But we're not yet there, because now we are given the what, the volume of it, because this is the volume, where meter cubed, which is, this is the volume. So the volume of this is given by volume of this prism is given by x squared times h, which is equal to now 8, which is x squared times h. That makes h to be equal to 8 over x squared. So we have h, which is equal to x squared, that we are going to, of course, put it there. So on that note, allow me to wrap this information over there, so that I write that one. So we have seen that h is equal to what? Is equal to x squared over h over 8. This is 8 over x squared basically. Now we are having 2x squared plus 4, then x times 8 over x squared. Then this is what we have. Let's just substitute, simplify. We are having 2x squared, then plus 4 times 8 is 32. Then this x and 1x there, they cancel each other. Then we end up having that one. So we managed to write the total surface area in that case. So the idea was for us to first find the volume of this, which was x squared times h. Then our h was equal to 8 over x squared. So this is just what we have, so that we substitute by that h in the place of h there, so that we encounter this step. So this is what we have. So coming to the second one says, calculate the dimensions of the block that will ensure that the minimum quantity of the paint will be used, which means you are minimizing now the quantity of the paint that must be used. So minimum, maximum, same thing. We just have to derive the formula that we have, then equate it to 0, then we solve the dimensions, right? So that means we are having this surface area which is 2x squared, then plus 32 over x. Then therefore, in order for it to be in a differentiable form, it's going to be 32, then it's going to be x to the power of -1, because we have to take this x up there. So on that note, we can now find the derivative, which is going to be 4x, then minus 32 over x squared. So having that being said, we can just equate it to 0. Then we continue writing this as it is. Then therefore our LCD is equal to x squared. Then we basically multiply by x squared throughout. So which means we'll be having 0, then we have 4x cubed, then minus 32. Then what are we having? We have 32 is equal to 4x cubed. Then 32 divided by 4 is of course 8. Then we have x cubed. Then our x becomes just 2. So we are having x there. So which means the sides of the square base is equal to x, which is equal to 2. So we can now find the height, because we are looking for the dimensions of this thing. The height was given by that, which is the height that is given by 8 over x squared, will now be 8 over 2 squared, which is just gonna be 2, because 8 over 4 is just 2. So h is equal to 2, then x is equal to 2. So these are the dimensions of that prism when it is minimized, the quantity of painting it. So that is just what we have. See you in the next one. I hope you enjoy it.